Hello and welcome guys. In this video I wanted to show you how to set up server-sent events using NestJS or SSE. If you're not familiar, server-sent events going to use something called event source. As you can see, it's widely accepted by pretty much all the browsers, so we don't need to install any packages. It's available right out of the box. And as you can see, it opens persistent connection. It's quite important over HTTP using text event stream. The other important part is that we're using communication only from server to client. It's not bidirectional. I think it's written, yeah, unlike WebSocket, server-sent events are unidirectional, right? So it's very good when you need to send some notifications to client and the client doesn't need to respond or anything like this. I think there is no need to send data from client to server. All right, let's jump into code and I will show you how it works. So I have a blank NestJS application. As you can see, I have just app controller, app module, and main.ts. So in app controller, I will add a timer, which will send events to the client over SSE every, let's say, second. So let's create a function add timer. We will create a timer here using RxJS. So we will return it straight away. This is going to be interval from RxJS every second. And we need to pipe it. We will map. And here we will create an object. We need to have data in it. And in data, we can send whatever we want. So I'll just add time. This is going to be a new date. And let's, I don't know, to ISO string it. And this is pretty much it. Let's import map. And also let's tap into it. We will get the event and let's print it out. So I will add logger and we will log e.data and SSE send. Something like this. Let's import it as well. Okay, I will set any. I'm lazy to add interfaces. And this is pretty much it. Why the map is... What's the problem with you? Deprecated. All right. I'm passing argument in the wrong place. It should be here. Yes, it should be here. All right. And the most important part that we need to decorate it with SSE. And here, let's add some like event here, and here in SSE we will add timer. So this is pretty much the same like HTTP requests, but we're decorating it not with post, guess, whatever. We're decorating it with SSE, and as you can see, it's coming from NestJS command. Once again, we don't need to install anything. And this is all the setup. The only thing we need to enable CORS, otherwise our browser will throw errors. So this is just, we are allowing everything, right? And yeah, the server setup is done. Let's see how we can use it. All right, we are up and running. Okay, the easiest way is actually we're gonna go straight away to localhost 3000 event. Did I name it event or events? Event and timer. Event and timer. Let me open the terminal straight away and we will go. Let me put it on the bottom to network, and there we go. We've connected. And as you can see, events are coming in. On the server, we are as well sending events. Let's take a look at the headers. As you can see, we sent event timer, get 3000, keep alive. And here, as you can see, we are sending text event stream. And this keeps the persistent connection. As you can see, we are, right? Content download. We are not disconnecting. And yeah, we have a tab event stream here. So if you need to set it up on the front end, how can you do this? Actually, I've created a basic HTML file with this information. So all we need to do is we need to create the event source on the client with the URL. Then on open, this event source has a lot of built-in methods, right? As you can see, nothing installed as well. It's right out of the box. So on error, on message, and on open. And I'm implementing, well, I'm adding logic for all of them on message and on error. So let me just show you how it works. So we have this front end. It's very basic, and I have event and here timer. Let me open once again the terminal and let's connect. And as you can see, it's the same thing. And we are receiving messages on the front end, so they are incoming into on message. Okay, let me restart it. So we are not sending any more events. The server is still, well, the server is not sending events. Actually, we can add disconnect and connect, so we can see when someone connects and disconnects to it. Let me just stop the client for now, and I'll show you another thing, that here we have not only data. Actually, let me add the typing. So here we are returning observable, and it's going to be message event, which should be built in by, okay, it didn't get imported, but it's coming from fetch. All right, but it should be, I'm not getting any errors, but let's add it from NestJS command. It's there as well. The other thing we can add here is type, and let's say we're gonna emit different. So by default, we are emitting message, and that's why we can add on the front end just on message. But what if we want to add something different, like time change, whatever? So we will have it, and then on the web, we can also, I will just copy this logic, right? I'm lazy to move it to some function. So we will add event source, and not on message, but something like add event listener and this event. And now we have time change. Let me reload it. Let me start the client. And now if we will send again to event timer, we will connect. As you can see, we are receiving messages, but now we are receiving them in, on time change. If I will add something like this in here and reload it, and once again, I should change the default URL timer. As you can see, the server is sending events, but we are not receiving anything on the front end, right? Because we are not listening to it anymore. We are listening to default message in on message, and here we are listening to this stuff, right? Let me just find where it is and adjust it. So by default, this is going to be event timer. All right, so now if we are connecting, now we are getting the events once again. And this is pretty much it. As I said, we can also add cleanup for this observable, and we can track requests when it's connected or disconnected. Okay, let me just implement it. Just a brief pause. If you enjoy this type of content or want to watch me live code projects like this, hit subscribe button and ring that bell. It is free, takes 2 seconds, and helps me a ton. As you can see, only a very small percentage of you guys actually subscribe to my channel. Anyways, thank you very much for all the support. Let's continue. So we're gonna track it using request. So the first thing we need to do, we need to add the request decorator, and here we will have request. So then we need to move our interval into some variable. Name it like this, so we don't have any conflict with naming, and return it. And we will also create a subject. So we will name it cleanup. And it will be new subject from RxJS. And yeah, the type will be, just let me edit, wait. And now we will add take until and this cleanup. And let's make it RxJS style. And yeah, like this. So the next thing we're gonna do is on the request on close, we're gonna run a function. And if we have cleanup here, this is just a security measure. We will do cleanup next. Then we will do cleanup complete, and we will set it to null. We will remove it. And it's constant. Okay, let's make it variable. What else? Cannot assign. Okay, I'm lazy to add types, so I'm gonna set you to any. And you're good. You're good. And here we can add logger dot debug. We will add disconnected, and here we will add SSE state. And something like this we will add as well in the beginning here, that SSE connected. And I think this should be it. Oh, the server was running. Let me restart it. All right, we are sending events. Actually, the cool thing, I don't know if you saw it before, I'm receiving events, as you can see. Yeah, they're coming way too fast. Let me just disconnect. As you can see, I stopped the server, SSE connection error occurred, then we were reconnecting, and then we connected again. So it's auto reconnect. Kind of awesome. If I can find it. Oh yeah, I was saving many times, so many reconnects happened. Okay, nevertheless, let's start the server once again. Oh, the server is running. And let's just connect one more time. As you can see, we are receiving messages, and on the server we received, they're right, both of them disconnected. Okay, they are both disconnected. Let me adjust this to connected. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Now we will disconnect, connect, and as you can see, we just got disconnect, then we got connect, and if I'll click disconnect once again, yeah, we received disconnected, and as you can see, we are not emitting any more events. Okay, so this is pretty much for this video. I hope it was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.